Hi everybody, Rex Frost here, and this is my review of Project Hail Mary. And before I even touch on my review for the movie at all, I'm currently once again on my weekend pilgrimage, so I am in a different location. So yeah, let's just get straight into the review. Okay, and kind of like with all of my reviews, this is a spoiler review, and okay, also I will say there's a lot of people saying go into this movie as blind as possible. This is actually the most blind I've ever gone into seeing a movie. I'm gonna switch around so I can be more comfortable. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I went very blind. I've never heard of this story at all. I know it's adapted from a book, but yeah, I was very blind, and honestly, I don't think it's that necessary to go that blind. And but yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. So let's get into my thoughts of this movie. First things first, this movie is visually stunning. It is beautiful to look at. It is a visual feast, and like also like one of the coolest things about it is that they didn't even use that much green screen. They what they did is that they used a type of technology where it's just a bunch of it's like a big wraparound screen. And actually, ooh, it is really hot in my location right now. I should open up a window. Uh, yeah, okay, yeah. So back to yeah. So I think it's visually also the score is really good too. Like the score brilliantly captures each and every how do you say it brilliantly captures like all of the all of the emotions of all the characters. So I feel like that's really well done. Also, suspense amazing. My heart was like pumping up really fast, and yeah, I was at the edge of my seat. So yeah, okay. As for some of the characters, first things first, I gotta give this movie a huge shout out to Rocky, who's oh actually you know what? Before I do, I think I need to give this movie a recap. So what is this movie about? So Project Hail Mary is a movie about a character about a scientist named uh, Ryland Grace, played by Ryan Gosling, which is very like close names. And basically, all the stars in the universe are starting to die and be eaten by like some bacteria. And basically, he has to go out to one planet that's safe, that like isn't being eaten, and go help it. And on his journey, he meets an alien that has the that's doing literally the exact same thing. So it's like it's really cool. It's also really cool seeing them form a unique bond. And yeah, as for the alien we meet, I love the alien's design, especially because one of my issues I have was like aliens in like Hollywood and stuff. It's like stop me like it- okay. It is always so annoying how like especially like with some media how like they don't even try to like make aliens look different. Like Superman, for instance, like come on, the Vulture from Invincible, like seriously. I mean, yeah. Also, like I don't even like. Ooh, I mean the what the new gods and the old gods seriously also like going like onto Marvel. I mean the Eternals, like the Xandarians, I think. Well, the Nova Corps. I mean seriously. I mean, okay. I'll give Gamora's species from Guardians of the Galaxy the benefit of the doubt because at least they have different color skin. But like seriously, I mean, come on, that's like you're just people. I mean, I'll give Avatar some credit because they're somewhat humanoid, but it's pretty obvious that they're not from Earth. So yeah. Also, yeah, but I mean, especially like with the main character, was the alien Rocky. I really appreciate like his design so much because it's not humanoid. It's not trying to be cute for marketing, so little kids go out and buy it. It's just a pile of rocks, and I love his design so much. Especially with like what makes this design so cool. Also, is can you see that? I have no idea, but probably not. But yeah, I mean, I also like really like it because it's like it's not humanoid, and it's like this is this creature is not from Earth, and yeah, I just really appreciate. Also, I really love the technology this this alien species has. It's like it's hard to explain how it even looks. It's like all wiry and stuff, which I think is really cool. Also, um, yeah. Also, I mean, this is something I'm going to get into more later, so I'm gonna save that for later, actually. But yeah, I mean, really cool alien design. Also, in terms of behind the scenes, I think it's really cool how like this alien was like an animatronic puppet, which is like one makes the performance that much better, and two, I mean, it just like makes the movie feel real, which I really appreciate. Yeah, and I also kind of like how like this is kind of like a boy and dog story somehow. And yeah, also in terms of great performances, gotta give it to Ryan Gosling. I mean, he already gave a great performance in this movie, but because he is acting was the animatronic puppet that like sometimes has like a robot for like recognizing sound through voices. But I mean, it's like he gave a great performance, absolutely stole all the emotion from this movie. Also, I will say, so did Rocky. But yeah, I mean, great performances from both of them. And yeah, also, I feel like okay, the theme that drives this movie forward is the themes of unity, which I really appreciate. I mean, wait, I'm gonna take a pause because my mask is getting really hot and steamy right now. So you'll see me in a second. But I'll see you later. Okay, I'm back, and I kind of forgot where I'm going to say, so I'm going to go back to Ryan Gosling. While on marketing and like interviews for Project Hail Mary, Ryan Gosling did say that he is in talks with Marvel to play Ghost Star. So please let him do that. I know. I mean, he did say it's kind of complicated, which I mean, everything is complicated, so I totally understand that. But yeah, please, that'd be amazing casting. But yeah, I mean, okay, back to like themes of unity. Yeah, the themes of unity in this movie are like stand out really well and are so strong. I mean, first things first, I love how it's like on the Earth side of everything. It's like all of the people of Earth come together so they can. Yeah, they all come together so they can solve this problem. I feel like that was like really well done. Also, I like how how like in space, Grace, played by Ryan Reynolds, and Rocky. I love like the way of like them figuring out like how to communicate with each other properly, and then like also how they well, not just like how they communicate, but like the friendship they form with each other, even though they come from. Hopefully, you didn't have to hear that much, but yeah, I mean, I love the themes of unity, and I feel like this is a theme we need in like media now more than ever, especially as like the division that's been like going on in America and like all across the world. So it's like the themes of like unity is like really strong, and it's like ape ape alone weak, apes together strong. Also, by the way, that will be my senior quote when I graduate. So can't wait for that. But yeah, I mean, really well done. Seems of Unity. Yeah. Also, I really like the structure of the movie, and it's like how it's like two different stories going on at once. I mean, there's the story in space, which is amazing, and then there's also the stuff going on Earth, which is really good and engaging. Which I will say, this movie is really engaging and does have, for the most part, good pacing. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the stuff on Earth for the most part really works. It's just that like I feel like they could have done a better job of getting Grace onto the spaceship. I mean, it works. I don't know. I feel like they could have cooked in the kitchen a little longer for that. But yeah, I mean, the structure of the movie I feel like is like really well done. And it's kind of like two stories in one, and they both work really well. Uh, yeah, I just feel like some of my mixed stuff. This movie is sometimes funny. I mean, I feel like for the most part it is. I mean, the jokes don't always land. However, the ones that do are like really well crafted, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, Yeah, also, I mean, I already did talk about that Grace in Space. I don't feel like they did the best that they could have for executing him getting to there. I mean, I don't know, I just feel like I don't know, I just feel like it's really dumb that like like all the collective minds of like all the governments in the world and think, maybe we should have backup scientists that are willing to go on the space mission that's a one-way trip. I mean, you'd think they would have like more. I don't know. You just think that the government would be like smarter about that. I just think that's like kind of dumb. But I mean, still, it didn't really affect that much. Okay, as for my only con of this movie, which isn't even like this movie's fault. Okay, so while I was in the movie theater, somebody threw up all over the place, and it smelled horrible, and it smelled like that for the entire movie. So yeah, I mean, my eyes, and for the most part, my ears had a great experience. My nose had a terrible experience. That was, he's like, yeah, the guy just threw up, and then like no, and this like new like theater workers came in to clean it up. It just stayed there and it was rotting for like 2.5 hours. Yes, this movie is 2.5 hours long, which I will say, this does bring me back to like some of my issue of mine. This I feel like this movie like was like right, it was about to end, and then it's like psych, and then like it went on for like 20 minutes and then it ended. But yeah, I mean, yeah, as for the guy throwing up, I hope he's feeling better right now. And yeah, definitely a very disgusting movie experience. However, it is still memorable. And yeah, I will never forget the time I went to a movie theater where a man was thrown up. It's almost as fun as, it's almost as memorable as the time as when I saw F1 and I heard a guy moaning in the bathroom with his popcorn all in one stall. So yeah, definitely very special. But yeah, my overall rating, I think this is a great movie. I feel like this movie definitely, but yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a great movie. And it's a movie that I feel like everybody you will like. Well, I mean, I feel like this movie would be like a good movie for like everyone, especially like for families. I feel like they'd like this. I mean, it's a great movie for Unity. Also, for science nerds like me, I feel like pretty good too. It does do a lot of how do I put this? I mean, yeah, I mean the science from what I saw definitely checks out. So you get the thumbs up for me. Yeah, and yeah, I definitely enjoyed this movie a lot. I definitely recommend seeing it. Uh, as of right now, it is my favorite movie of 2026, which I mean it literally has no competition. So yay! That's nice. Also, feel free to tell me your thoughts on this movie down in the comment section. Subscribe for more videos. I've got some more reviews cooking up. I'm going to have a Jaws review coming out for my film lit class, so definitely subscribe if you want to see that. That video will be out on the horizon too. I will be uploading this video first, mainly because Project Hail Mary is currently like in the pop culture zeitgeist right now, and Jaws always is, but not in the way this movie is currently right now. So yeah, uh, do I have any other things? Oh yeah, the Mario movie releases in like a week and a half, so I will be seeing that movie in theaters. So yeah, definitely subscribe if you want to see a review for that. And yeah, I will. Feel free to tell me your thoughts on this movie down in the comment section, and I'll see you all later. Bye.